Now therefore be it resolved that the Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe does hereby approve the attached contract between the Oglala Sioux Tribe and Hills Materials, contract C1202, for professional services to be provided to the Oglala Sioux Tribe in order to complete the base bid portion of the chip seal and pavement marking routes 41 and 115. And be it further resolved that the President, Vice President, and Director of the Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Transportation are hereby authorized to sign the attached contract on behalf of the tribe.
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Recognize your motion, Mr. Watkins, second by Mr. Steele and Ms. Brown. Secretary's appropriate vote. Just need majority vote.
James Toby Big Boy.
Yes.
Debbie Bluebird.
Yes.
Ruth Brown.
Yes.
Ella John Carlo.
Yes.
James Cross.
Yes.
Craig Dillon.
Yes.
Don Farthlander.
Yes.
Kathy Janice.
Yes.
Sonny Little Hawk Weston.
Yes.
Paul Little.
Yes.
Elaine Martinez.
Yes.
Irving Provost.
Yes.
Valerie Kilsmall Janice.
Yes.
Robin Tapio.
Yes.
Beverly Tuttle.
Yes.
Austin Watkins.
Yes.
Troy Scott Weston.
Yes.
Kevin Yellowbird Steele.
Yep.
Tribal Council got a vote 18 yes, 0 no. Motion carried unanimous. Thank you very much. Mr. Watkins.
John.
Austin.
Austin, can I just briefly, because I'm gonna ask to be excused. I gotta go back to take care of this issue here, the food and all that stuff, that good stuff that goes with it. So ask to be excused.
Mr. Cross, you did ask before. Yes, to be excused. Tribal Council puts that quorum at 17.
But it's both good on it.
But I'm a young guy, read the second one, please.
Resolution of the Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe and an incorporated tribe. Resolution of the Oglala Sioux Tribal Council approving contract C1201 for road reconstruction project Route 2. Whereas the Oglala Sioux Tribe organized in accordance with Section 16 of the Indian Reorganization Act of 1934 on December 14, 1935 by adopting a federally approved constitution and bylaws, and the Tribal Council is the governing body of the tribe. And whereas the Tribal Constitution authorizes the Tribal Council in Article 4, Section 1F to manage all economic affairs and enterprises of the tribe, and in Section 1W to protect and promote the health and general welfare of the tribe and its members. And whereas proper upkeep and maintenance of Pine Ridge Indian Reservation roads is vital to the safety of tribal members and to the economy and welfare of the tribe. And whereas the Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Transportation, OSTDOT, has procured funding to complete a project described as Route 2 Cooney Table Road reconstruction and conducted a bid letting process in accordance with tribal law for completion of the project. And whereas Domson Incorporated of Torrington, Wyoming provided the winning bid for the services required and the bid was within acceptable cost parameters for the work. And whereas contract negotiations have occurred and the attached contract has been reviewed by legal counsel for the tribe and agreed to by Domson Incorporated and the Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Transportation. And whereas the Economic and Business Development Committee of the Tribal Council met on, I don't have the days in here, 2012 and voted to approve the attached contract and forward it to the Tribal Council for final approval. And whereas the Tribal Council has considered the matter and determined that it is in the best interest of the tribe to enter into the proposed road construction contract. Now therefore be it resolved that the Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe does hereby approve the attached contract between the Oglala Sioux Tribe and Domson Incorporated, contract C1201, for professional services to be provided to the Oglala Sioux Tribe in order to complete the base bid portion of the Route 2 reconstruction project. And be it further resolved that the President, Vice President, and Director of the Oglala Sioux Tribe Department of Transportation are hereby authorized to sign the attached contract on behalf of the tribe.
Motion.
Second.
Recognize the motion, Mr. Watkins, second by Ms. Brown. Ms. Carlo, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'll be brief. Good morning to everybody. I just have a question in regards to the legal counsel. Who was the legal counsel who reviewed this contract? And is there limited or any type of sovereignty that we will be giving up? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Watkins.
I think it come out of Red Shelton's firm. Thanks you guys, I think they're overseeing DOT, Department of Transportation.
I haven't reviewed the contract. The EB&D committee does this. I don't think any sovereignty will be included in here except for what we call in every contract the disputes, settlement of disputes, and whether or not it goes to, everything should go to tribal court. That's our sovereign stand.
Yeah, that's all in our job.
Thank you, because this is a tribal road, it's on tribal property, it's all tribal. Yes.
There's actually a memo included after the resolution, and on the second page, at the top of the page, it says, importantly, the proposed contract includes the most up-to-date dispute resolution language possible at this time, which adequately protects against court-created waivers of sovereign immunity beyond the scope of waiver absolutely necessary to obtain feasible bids for the work. At present, the explicit rejection of application of the American arbitration rules for enforcement is key to protecting the tribe's interests in this regard. Additionally, the contract requires the parties to submit first to mediation. Okay. All right, thanks.
Tribal Council, the EB&D committee, we should tell the Department of Transportation. I personally don't like this arbitration association either. You got to say tribal court. Settling of tribal, any dispute, contract disputes. It doesn't read that way now, does it?
I believe it does. It talks about the explicit rejection of application of the rules is key. So I do believe it's in there. I'll look for it real quick.
Yes, I think it's all right. Go to tribal court. Secretary's call for your vote on that contract on the Cootie Table Road. Maybe I would like to add, Tribal Council, that on last Saturday morning, I went down to Rocky Ford.
Can you hold this?
And the National
Better
Park
use the
Service
bathroom.
was
I'll be
there.
right back.
Mr. Rick Two Dogs did prayers and blessing and overseeing signing of the record of decision with the National Park Service. In our effort, the next step is to get legislation drawn up, and I'm assigning Mario to work with the National Park Service to develop this legislation. And we're kicking the National Park Service off the reservation, and they're going to give us the money to operate a tribal national park. The tribe, through the Parks and Recreation Authority, will get the monies to have our own rangers, our own archaeologists, our own paleontologists. We will take care of the Badlands and the history of the Badlands. But that was a binding signing ceremony with buffalo robes, buffalo skull, teepees that we did last Saturday morning, just to inform you. And this Cootie Table Road is going to be part of that scenic byway that is in connection with that whole deal. Secretary should call for your vote.
James Toby Bigwood.
Yes.
Debbie Bluebird.
Yes.
Ruth Brown.
Yes.
Ella John Carlo.
Yes.
Craig Dillon. Don Barthunder.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Kathy Janice.
Yes.
Sonia Lilhawk Weston.
Yes.
Paul Little.
Yes.
Elaine Martinez.
Yes.
Irving Provost.
Yes.
Valerie Kilsmall Janice.
Yes.
Robin Tapio.
Yes.
Beverly Tuttle.
Yes.
Austin Watkins.
Yes.
Troy Scott Weston.
Yes.
Kevin Yellowbird Steele.
Yeah. Tribal Council got a vote of 17 yes, 0 no, motion carried unanimous. Thank you very much.
Rhonda, would you be able to read the last one, please?
I'd like to get to council a little story about last Saturday when we had that signing ceremony. And the Buffalo Skull led the procession with the staff, and then Mr. Two Dogs followed, then we followed, but everything was traditional. And I really like this because the women had to walk 3 steps behind us, you know? Mrs. Denise, Miss Carla. Thank you very much. Secretary, to read the next resolution.
Resolution of the Oglala Sioux Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe and unincorporated tribe. Resolution approving the Oglala Sioux Tribe to enter into a Public Law 93-638 self-determination contract with the Bureau of Indian Affairs for engineering services and general construction services for the environmental remediation, demolition, and site restoration of building 213.
I can't because the tribe is under investigation and I'm investigating it.
Pine Ridge, South Dakota.
Okay.
Whereas the Oglala Sioux Tribe has adopted its constitutional
they're talking
bylaws by
about law,
referendum vote on
and
December 10,
I'm part of the law.
1935. In
As
accordance
a
with
law
Section
advocate,
16
and I
of the
am
Indian
investigating the
Reorganization
tribe.
Act of 1934,
And he just said that right
25
there.
USC 476. And under Article 3, Section 1 of the Oglala Sioux Tribe Constitution, the Tribal Council is the governing body of the Oglala Sioux Tribe. And whereas, under Article 4, Section 1A of the Tribal Constitution, authorizes the Oglala Sioux Council to negotiate with the federal, state, and local governments on behalf of the tribe. And whereas, under Article 4, Section 1F of the Oglala Sioux Tribe Constitution, the Oglala Sioux Tribe has legislative authority to manage all economic affairs and enterprises of the Oglala Sioux Tribe. And whereas, the Oglala Sioux Tribe must enter into an Indian Self-Determination and Education Assistance Act of 1975, Public Law 93-638, as amended contract to expend construction funding and perform the work for the environmental survey and remediation, demolition, and site restoration of the Old Girls Dorm Building 213 on the Pine Ridge School campus in Pine Ridge, South Dakota. And whereas the Bureau of Indian Affairs is willing to make funding available in the amount of $1,500,000 to perform the work required for the demolition of building number 213. And whereas the project will be administered through the Oglala Sioux Tribe Contracting Office by Patrick Ross and managed by RW Consulting LLC of Hermosa, South Dakota, with Patricia Marks and Frederick Peebles and Morgan acting as the attorney of record.